Welcome to Wange, Zimbabwe, Lanyula village to be specific. I'm here in the village, in the project that we are working in to try and build a sustainable village here in Zimbabwe. And I've spoken to different people to help me with this project, mostly artists that I've been asking about for advice and for in-depth knowledge on the culture part of it and how the garden should be looking, how they should be looking, how they should look, and they have been advising me. So today I have got Ephias Chifunga. Hello.
How are you?
Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Good,
Nice
good.
to meet you too.
Before I ask more about, before I ask Ephias a few things, I'm just going to tell you a little bit what I know about Ephias. We are very good friends with Ephias, and what I'm going to say is not because he's my friend, but in Zimbabwe, he's the finest sculptor who works with stones. He does work with wood as well, but in Shona sculpture, he's there and the rest is down there. But he's a very humble man. He's the finest in Zimbabwe, and I've also had a chance to look around Africa to see if there's anyone who's better than him, and see what they are also doing across from Cairo to Cape Town. I've looked to see who is doing stones and online and all that, and how they can match what Ephias does. But he's miles and miles ahead of anyone on this African continent. So he's the finest in Zimbabwe. He's the finest in Africa. And I went on to look in the world to see if there's anyone who does work with stones better than Ephias. And I have not seen anyone on the planet of this generation, of this current generation. I've not seen anyone who is better than Ephias. So on this point, I'll just say he's the world's finest stone sculptor. Welcome, Ephias.
Thank you very
well
much.
Done.
Why
are you not celebrated as the finest, not only in the world, but in Zimbabwe first? Why are you not celebrated as one of the finest artists, or why don't people know about you? Why is it that people don't appreciate you? Tell me.
Yeah, sometimes it's all about marketing.
Oh, okay.
Yes, sometimes, you know, when you are doing, when I'm doing my artworks, yeah, you will be at the back of, you'll be in the workshop. But there is someone there who's well connected out there, who's just doing the marketing
for you.
Yes. So these guys, they just come with you. I've got this order. Can you do it? Yeah. The buyer is asking for this much. Then because you are there, you are always concentrating on what you are doing. You say, no, I just want my family to survive. So anything you can give me, I can accept, so that my life goes on.
Okay.
Yes.
That's the sad part, and you're the world's finest, and I'm the only one who has recognized you as the world's finest artist, and this is your home place where you are honored as the world's finest stone sculpture.
Thank you.
And this is where you're gonna be exhibiting all your stuff here, and you can do whatever you want, because I'm the only one who can actually, as a fact, to say you're the world's finest, and you should be celebrated not only in Zimbabwe, but not only in Africa, but the world over, because you're the finest. I know in South Africa they couldn't find a sculpture to do Gandhi.
The Gandhi, yeah, sure.
Okay, and they had to find you.
They had to find me.
And you had to do Gandhi in Durban.
In Durban.
And the South Africans don't even know that it's done by you.
Yes, some they know.
Yeah.
Because I had an opportunity to go and unveil the sculpture there. And the premier and all the top officials were there. Shaking me hands that we never saw such kind of an artist like this one.
Yes. And people don't even know, even in Berlin you are there.
Yes.
They know in German.
Yes.
Okay. And so what actually makes me gets frustrated is you spend a lot of your time in the workshop, and then the marketing bit of those that market you don't sell your name. They do it on their behalf, and then they don't even tell you how that is going. But we are saying that should change. How about marketing yourself? Make yourself a brand, and then sell your art as you, not by a middleman. Don't you think that should be something that you should look at?
That will be an honor, Mr. Mtefa.
Yeah.
Because having someone like you, especially seeding that kind of information to us, we realize that no, we can be known, especially if we market ourselves on our own. Because if we go through a middleman, nothing gonna happen for us, because we always remain in the workshops. And some are making money out of our sweat, our work there. So that will be a pleasure if we can manage to market direct to the clients.
So
that
you can actually be paid what you are worth.
Yes. Definitely.
So this world's finest artists and the top on this generation, and he's got this piece here. He's done it for me, and I've requested him to do one, and he did one for him. He did one for me. So this is one of his works, and we'll show you again what he's done before. Can you tell us how he did on this one? How did he do?
Right. Normally I don't use machines. It's pure hand manual working tools. So it takes me about 3 months to complete such a sculpture. So it's because it's more of culture. You see, when someone, African ladies, African girls are happy, that's the way they show that if it is his husband went for hunting, bringing up something for some food, they welcome and dancing to the husband. So that's the whole idea about this sculpture here.
So it took you about 3 months to do this?
Yes.
Masterpiece. So there you're hearing that for yourself, and we're going to show you again what he's done in the next clip. He's done something that he's done for me, and but one or two words that and you tell me whether you agree with that. So if there are any people there that they've got nice gardens that they want to put garden features, or they've got offices that they want sculptures put in, or galleries, or even people, private people that just want their homes decorated with one of his works, what I would advise you is to get in touch, either from me or from him directly, and get in touch with him. We can ship any consignment to New York, to Berlin, to Frankfurt, to Bristol, to London, to anywhere around the world. We can get to Adelaide, to Lisbon, all those cities, not forgetting Shanghai, and all those places. His work can be shipped anywhere around the world. So what I'm trying to say is, the COVID has helped us to reflect, to go back, to think on how best we can lift ourselves up, and the only way we can do that is dealing with people that who are doing the work, rather than going through the middleman and these guys don't get anything. So you get in touch with him and say, look, I need this for my fish ponds, I need this for my lounge, and he can do that, and he can ship. I can take the blame, because I know that he does it best. For me to call him the world's finest, I can take the blame for him not delivering to New York what he can do, because there's no one in the world who is better than him. There's no one on this current generation who is better than this guy next to me. So we are saying, let's buy directly from the artists. Let's talk to them. Let's give them specifications. Let's give them measurements. Let's get ideas, and then they can help you to come up with exactly what you want, and then it can be shipped to anywhere around the world where you live, or where you want it to be shipped. So yeah, do you agree with that?
Definitely.
It is.
That will be wonderful.
Direct to you.
Direct to me, and
we ship it.
Definitely.
Are you good at packing things in for DHL to take?
Everything I'm good at that. Yeah, everything, packaging, and as well as you receive. If there is any problem, you just tell us.
But I've put my life to say, if any blame, they blame me too. Is that all right?
everything will make sure that you
I don't get the blame.
Yes, definitely.
Okay. For me to call you the world's finest, is that inappropriate? Do you think anyone is anywhere near to you?
For the time being, my generation, I'm at the third generation artist. Yeah, they fear me because most of the time they don't want me to come out.
Oh, okay.
Because they fear that
now
if I come out,
they know who's behind.
They won't make money.
Okay.
So now, because you are there to help me to come out, I think it will be a big blow to them.
Okay.
And I assure you that whatever people want, whatever people wish to require and wish to have,
we can get it.
We can get it direct to.
We ship it. Yeah.
Yes.
So you have heard that. So, and there's one thing I wanted to ask. They talk about Shona sculpture. Where does the name come from?
Yeah, the Shona name come from because most of the stones we use to carve, they come from Mashonaland provinces.
Yeah.
So it's the Shona who started to do this stone sculpturing.
Yeah.
So by the way, that's when they named the stone sculptures Shona sculptures.
So there you get it. So if you Google Shona sculptures, so there were some legends, some great Zimbabweans like Takawira, Komberanwa,
Bernard
Matemera.
Yes.
And who else again? There were some females as well.
Yeah, there was Colleen Madamombe. Yes.
Yes. So these are some of the legends, the greats of yesteryear that we're doing stone sculpturing. And this new generation is topped up to the world class, and he's the world's finest. I'm yet to see anyone better than him. Then I'm convinced. But there is one thing that I would want you to help as part of the sustainable way of doing business. Is there any way you can teach schools or the younger ones to maybe have an option to do sculpturing instead of just in football or something like that?
Yeah, definitely. I would love to see if we can start on primary level. Young kids. There are more talents in kids, but sometimes because there is no exposure. It's only you are being forced to play football. You are being forced to do running whilst you don't know. Some they've got these craft talents. So capturing while they are young will help them
to flourish better.
Yes,
they'll be better artists. So there you are. You have heard it. So he's gonna also come into the community. He's gonna help me in the local school as well to see if you can identify a few talents here and there that can learn all your skills, which are very wonderful and very sustainable as well, so that you create another generation. So Zimbabwe can do what it does best, stone sculpture. There's no any country that does stone sculpturing than Zimbabweans. But we have a bad publicity, by the way, that in the world that people really put us aside. But there is a lot of talent. Yes. So there you are. You're being hired to do sculpturing for South Africans in Durban and in Berlin, in Germany. And it's all over. And the sad part he's told me is his name is rubbed off in most of his sculptures. He sees them and his name doesn't appear. They've been going all over the world without his name. And we're saying this should stop. Do you agree with me?
Yes, definitely.
You should have your name there, a brand name, not your name wiped out. It's not good, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So artists should be paid what they are worth instead of them losing out to middlemen. And you've got a Facebook page.
Yes, I have it.
You've got a Facebook name. You also you've got details and contacts. So if he by any chance he spends most of his time in the workshop, put your requirements on his Facebook page, and then he can get in touch and he can do everything from and advise you on how to ship things, and they can get to your garden and to your office and to your homes straight away from Harare to New York. So thank you very much for having me around. Thank you for helping this project. And here at Lanyula, he's going to help. He's got a lot to do, and he's going to help me, and we'll get there where we need to be.
My pleasure. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.